Mr. Hurd, you're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to a year in jail and or $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
Mr. Hurd.
Heard. Mhm.
On November 23rd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, Officer Miller complained who stated to be part of his black F-450 truck and speeding nearby when he observed a defendant and another unidentified individual breaking into his truck. Complainant tried to follow as defendant ran away but was unable. Defendant broke the driver's side window, which was $500, stole a laptop, which was $5,000, a leather satchel, and a leather satchel for $500. Officers then went to a nearby business and observed video footage of the incident. Defendant and another breaking into complainant's vehicle. They observed them leave in Chevy Malibu. A person check on the Malibu matched the video footage of defendant.
Why are we in misdemeanor court?
I'll have to draw about this one, Your Honor.
Do we have a co-defendant in this case? And what time of day or night was this?
We do not have a co-defendant, Your Honor. And this was at pulling up the office report, Your Honor. This was at around, officer was dispatched at around 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Possession of controlled substance, delivery, evading arrest, burglar of a habitation, possession of a controlled substance, felon in possession of a weapon, failure to ID as a fugitive, possession of a controlled substance, aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, burglar of a habitation, burglar of a motor vehicle, aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, felon in possession of a weapon, and now burglary of a motor vehicle. Mr. Hurd, over, over, and over, and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and now number 16. What on earth do we need to do for this? How do we fashion conditions to protect our community at 2 p.m.? Mr. Hyde, enlighten me on how on earth we can protect our community other than jail.
Good question, Judge. I don't think there is a way. And obviously, Judge, we can look into filing it as a felony based on the dollar amounts of the items stolen.
Take a seat for me in the jury box. I have no clue what we're going to do with you, Mr. Hurd. What kind of curfew should we put on Mr. Hurd? What's
Unless he's working,
come up, Mr. Hurd?
especially if I'm not mistaken.
Come up.
If that's 2 p.m.
It's 2 p.m. Right. How do you support yourself, Mr. Hurd?
I'm just up home, Joe.
Doing what? I'm giving you a curfew. I don't want you out in the day at all. I just your history and what you're charged with at this time of day. I want to protect, and I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my community. And you, with your violent history, no. Actions speak louder than words. I know what you're going to tell me, Mr. Hurd, but what I rely on is paper, because paper tells me everything I need to know. Here, we get everyone sells us the sun, the moon, the stars, the London Bridge, everything. But we base our decisions on many factors. Number one, a person's criminal history. Number two, what happens with the offense in question here. Number three, how often everything happens. Here, typically, if I see someone with a lot of criminal history and a lot of the things happen in the middle of the night, at that point, I will put a curfew, because if cases continue to pop up and they're in the middle of the night, it's probably a good idea not to go out in the middle of the night. Here, it's 2 p.m. and we are now on a fourth burglary case, not to mention everything else. So you will get a curfew of 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And at that time, so you have 4 hours that you are allowed to be out in the day. They wanted house arrest, but I'm giving you 4 hours because we do things in baby steps. And let me tell you something now. You are ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm going to test you weekly to make sure that you're not using. If I find that you're using, I will put you in jail and you will know no more PR bonds. This is not a revolving door. Do you understand? We want our streets safe, and we will do everything in our power to protect it. Do you understand? You will get a GPS monitor on your ankle. You are not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to go within 1,000 feet of where this person lives or works. You are not to be in possession of any weapons. Do you understand? So the curfew is he is allowed from 12 p.m. until 8 a.m. He must be at his house. He is allowed out 4 hours of it at any given time. If he's out past that time, you know what's going to happen.
Well, what about the dog? No, I can't work it.
I'm not telling you can't work, but I want my streets safe, and I'm going to do everything to protect my streets. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'm going to have you go sign a reset. You'll get with Veronica for your bond conditions, and then we'll see you in 30 days. Actually, probably a week, because they're going to get tested next week. But if you fail to appear for the test, a warrant will issue. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is not a negotiation. You have, and I'm basing everything here on the fact that I want my streets safe. Do you understand? Come on.
The running judge. I have two on docket. The first one is
Okay.
Herndon.
Hartley,
Herndon. Herndon.
jail or bond?
Gel. Today's her bail hearing, and she has already made bond on both of her cases yesterday.
She needs bond conditions.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's currently in court 8 right now.
She's here now?
Yeah, she's in court 8.
Okay. Herndon, come up.
No, Judge, she's in court 8 in custody.
Oh, I thought you said she made bond.
She did make bond, but they still have her in custody right now.
Weird. Herndon, please.
Yeah, she has to just sign bond conditions. And if I can reset her to June 18th to review discovery.
These cases are old. 1,097 days old.
Yes,
Um,
Judge. I just got appointed today, but I will work
Yeah.
quickly
Yeah. I
to
understand.
get
I trust you,
everything.
Aaron.
Yes, these are very old
Don't worry.
cases,
We'll,
though.
we'll give you time. Absolutely.
Thank you, Judge. I also have Thomas on docket. Can we waive his bail hearing
Yeah.
until after his felony, if we can come back June 19th?
You anticipate Mr. Thomas making bond?
I want to speak with his felony attorney before then,
Oh, it's $100,000.
but not at, yeah, exactly. Not at that amount.
Come on up. Good morning, Ms. Herndon. How's jail? Good. We have it for a reason. All you have to do is show up to court. When you do, good things happen. Your case is now 1,097 days old. We set cases for trial at 180 days, just to give you a little perspective. Your lawyer is here with you now. We are going to do probable cause. You're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault and interference with the emergency request for assistance. On both of those cases, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Like I said, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, ma'am. Okay, please.
Complainant, defendant's aunt stated that defendant punched her with a closed fist, causing her pain. When the complainant attempted to call 911, the defendant grabbed her phone and threw it over the fence.
So you say she punched her where? In the face?
Punched her with a closed fist, causing pain.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to issue a new magistrate's order for emergency protection. Do you mind filing another one, please? Now issuing another protective order that identifies Ms. Jackson as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person and act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of Texas Penal Code, which is a stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harass behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. If you violate these conditions, they will file an additional case against you, or they could file an additional case against you, which is a violation of protective order. That's one of the worst misdemeanors you can pick up. Because of how old these cases are, because of the fact that you're a flight risk, I'm going to put a GPS monitor on your ankle prior to your release. You will not get out of jail without a GPS monitor, so we know where you are at all times. You will have 30 days to meet with your lawyer. Between now and then, you must appear at the next setting. At that time, you must either accept the plea bargain agreement or we will set your case for trial. Do you understand? If you ever fail to appear again, I'm going to make your bond extremely high. You understand, man? All you have to do is show up and talk to your lawyer. We're not asking much from you.
I have a live in the city of Houston. How does that
Where do you live?
work? In New Orleans,
Okay.
and they pick me up from New Orleans.
So you've been in jail quite a while, huh?
I've been just as long as
Well, when you show up to court, good things happen. We waive appearances, so you don't even have to show. All you do is you show up to the first setting and to the last setting. It doesn't get much either, really. I get it, but I know that you're saying that you live in New Orleans. I don't really know where you live, but you must show up at the next setting. If you fail to appear again, this time the bond is going to skyrocket. Your bond is now 5,000 on each, which is, it's not unreasonable considering how old these cases are. But if you fail to appear again, you understand.
So the GPS monitor is just a monitor to make sure that I'm going to on Flint, right?
To make sure that we know where you are and that you come back. Because we want you to come back.
That's fine.
I mean, once you resolve these cases, your life, do whatever you want to do, but you got to come back, got to take care of these cases. There's no out of sight, out of mind when you're on bond. So we've appointed you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with her. We're going to have you sign a reset. In 30 days, come back. You meet with your lawyer and just make a decision on what you want to do. Either accept a plea bargaining agreement if you don't want to, but you don't have to. We will set your case for trial. Okay? All right, ma'am. So don't set her down because we need her to sign that order for protection. And then have you filed it? Do you know? Or can you? Okay. Hey, so no contact, no weapons, no alcohol, no drug, illegal drugs, and then on both.
Yes.
And Ariel,
Yes, Judge.
so give me a date that you want. I don't care, whatever you want.
If we
Anything
can
but
do June, or if we could go to July 1st.
That's kind of far.
Okay, then I'll do June 18th.
I mean, do you do like the last week of June's cool? That's 5
Okay.
weeks.
June 30th?
Okay, June 30th, is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Must appear, please. Okay, and your last one was,
Thomas.
right.
If-
You tell me what day you want to do after the felony case?
Yes, if I can do June 19th for Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Okay, thank you, Judge. That's all I have today.
You heard that? 19 on Mr. Thomas, jail case, please. On Thomas?
I'll make June 19th.
Oh, is that Juneteenth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's June.
Oh, just kidding, Judge. Can we do,
Ariel.
I know, come on, what am I doing?
Really?
Can we do June 30th as well for
Hey,
Thomas?
have you spoken to Mr. Thomas? Do you want to do an evaluation?
Yes, I've spoken to him briefly and that is in my purview. So yes. So June 30th for Thomas as well.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting for this week about my board.
Okay, I guess just let me know.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Aaron. Take care.
You too. Goodbye.
Hey,
Hello, Governor.
Hey.
Here we approach.
don't, it's okay, really. I'm happy to see you every day,
I
really.
Judge, I'm happy to be.
So yay or nay?
So we are approaching about the bond.
Sure.
I have talked with the family. I don't know if we need to rehash anything we discussed yesterday.
No, I remember.
Talked with the family. They have $30,000 for disposal. Now, I know you said big deal. I am respectfully requesting that if the court would consider meeting halfway, we have the other passports. Obviously, she would be subject to any type of monitoring the court requires, but I think in our experience, we would agree that
Hey, man, take the glasses off.
someone's freedom depends on 10 grand, they're probably going to be able to find that 10 grand. I've talked with the husband and flew in last night, the daughter and one of the other family members. They have 30 at their disposal right now. I would not ask the court to set me 30 because that's a significant.
Oh,
I would ask for 40, Judge.
I was still at no bond because of all the reasons yesterday. So I mean, there are legitimate concerns and
Now, one of the things I will present to the court is that although it's a state case in New Jersey, I am going to facilitate getting them in touch with investigators there immediately because they've given an abundance of information. And the husband who was kind of here, apparently the main guy that they're looking for, had the money transferred into the initial account, was the ex-business partner of the husband back in 2022 when that fraud took place. He has documentation, including receipts for that $94,100 deposit into her account. It's also it's from the Nigerian government, the Phone Sky, and some other business documents that he says he is willing to go sit down with investigators and look into them. But he
I mean, I don't even know if I feel comfortable setting a bond. There's nearly $600,000 worth of multiple co-defendants.
I didn't know
Just-
Nigeria was investigating as well from their side. That's the first I'm hearing of it.
But I mean, we really don't know.
But
You
that's
really,
part of the issue,
you're,
right?
you're going on what someone else tells you, who knows what really is going on.
I'm not documentation to fix it, I can forward that to.
That doesn't make, it's not dispositive on the issue, right? My only concern is
Risking.
the flight risk. It's, and with that kind of money, I mean, we just saw someone fly overseas. You know, they just evaded and that was $1 million bond. I'm not gonna, I mean, I think 50s. Frankly, I don't even want to set a bond. Really, it's $600,000.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I just,
94 is what they're alleging.
For the direct account, that is correct. That's.
if you want 50, I'll keep it at that, but I'm not gonna, I just don't feel comfortable. I'm not here trying to negotiate into, yeah. So I just, I understand that you're doing what you can for your clients, but my only concern is, going back and answering to the charges.
Yes, John. Clear, you surrender both passports, I have more than one is subject to law.
No, no. I think $50,000 is a lot of money to lose. And if you're willing, ready and able to pony up that kind of money and then then.
And I have explained it to them too, that only once they get there, she posts the bond and prevents herself.
Right, and at that point, if she.
I don't know. That's whatever contract you sign. I don't-
That's, I mean, and a reminder, because I always, for larger amounts, is that because the warrant's still active, she could get arrested in Montgomery County and start all over again.
And I explained that to them as well, because they asked about it, and I said.
Oh, no, TSA will arrest them.
TSA is not gonna care.
Do you lose the money if you get arrested somewhere else?
Well, if they forfeit, because if they don't comply with the conditions of your bond and they don't appear for the next setting and I don't dismiss it,
Right.
legally, yes.
So if she gets stopped in Montgomery and then she has to wait, then it's.
But that's assuming that happens there and assuming the pickup is facilitated that quickly, but that's a maybe on a maybe on a maybe.
And I've explained all of that to them, so they're well aware that they need to.
You guys, you don't have to say anything, really. Just you tell me whether yay, whether nay,
If the court is inclined to set a $2,000 bond with those conditions, then yes, I would ask. them.
Yeah, okay.
Let me print out the surrender because I need her to actually sign it.
Yes.
And then notating do you have both of the passports? Both of the passports, yes. All right, give me like 2 minutes and I'll have it printed out. And then Judge, did you want to bring up an admonish?
Yeah.
I can do it at the same time, but by the time.
Yeah.
Yes, my Adobe doesn't work, so it's not an option. I can still to get that. That's a one we can.
Did you verify the passports or
Oh, no, I haven't.
I
seen it.
probably would, just in case. Mr. Kim, you don't care? Or you want me to verify?
Well, yeah, because I can't take custody of that.
No, I'm not saying take custody, just take a look, just
I-
to see.
I don't mind.
I'm going to take custody of it, not you. But I'm going to make sure that they are what they purport to be.
Yes.
You have more information than I do. I don't have access to anything.
That's fair.
I can't even get NCIC access. I've been asking for years.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. I mean, how can I properly set a bond on something when I don't have access to what someone's criminal history is?
That's
And
the.
all I get is Harris County.
The risk assessment. It's just a phone call, but I don't have, yeah, that's it, but I don't know, but yeah. Let me deal with the afterwards, sure.
So ma'am, you're old enough to understand that actions have consequences. I'm going to set you a bond now, but I will not do it again. We give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to turn yourself in to New Jersey, right?
That's correct. Yes, Commissioner.
If you fail to do that, I will revoke the bond. I'm going to set it at 0. I will not give you another one. I'm going to get you because you can't run forever. And I will hold you until New Jersey comes to get you next time. Do you understand? The only other thing is do not wait until the day before you have to turn yourself in to go to Louisiana. Because I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care about this. I don't care about I had a flat tire. I don't care about I was abducted by aliens. It is you to find a way and to get there. As soon as you're released, I would make your way up to New Jersey. Once you turn yourself in, at that point, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. $50,000 is a lot of money. If you fail to appear, I'm going to revoke it and all that is gone. Do you understand? Okay. The other thing now is I'm taking custody of your passports. So if you bail and you don't, and you take off, I'm going to keep it. You understand? Okay. Yeah, I mean, first, if you don't mind handing it today so you can verify that they're the actual passports of her. And then after that, we'll tender it to the registry. And then I'll make a docket notation that we've taken custody of them.
See if you can docket note or.
Yes, of course. And then, so Val, when she turns herself in, assuming she does, at that point, you can file a motion for return of property, and then I'll return them to your custody once they are able to verify that she's in custody, and then we'll give it back to you. Okay. All right, so guys, if you grant.
Yeah.
Okay. Come up, Mr. Hernandez. This is not appropriate attire for a court.
Obviously, so all my clothes.
Okay,
This is all I have to it. I'm sorry.
Mr. Hernandez, hey, I need, Sean, I think this is your case. Mr. Hernandez, just please beware, this is a courthouse, really, okay? I mean, you are charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On May 11th in Harris County, officer or complaining witness advised that he was standing outside when the defendant approached him, asked where his battery pack was, and when the complainant advised that he didn't know, the defendant then used a garbage grabbing tool and began striking the complainant on his left arm, causing pain.
Is there serious bodily injury?
Well, Judge, we have that the defendant struck the complaining witness, causing pain for the bodily injury.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to go back to this location and not to have any contact with the complaining witness. If you pick up a new case, I'm going to put you in jail. I don't know who you have in this life, Mr. Hernandez, but if I have to put you in jail, even at a $200 bond, if you don't have anyone to put that kind of money up, you will be stuck for a long time. Do you understand? Look at me. I'm not asking for much. I want my streets safe and I will protect it at all costs. If I have to put you in jail, no one, or I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Do you understand? Okay. We will appoint you a lawyer today. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with the lawyer. If you do not stay in touch and if you fail to appear, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. We have given you one PR bond. You will not get multiple ones. You understand? All right. So just take a seat for me momentarily. We'll have you sign your reset. Just take a seat and we'll have someone talk to you here momentarily. No contact, no one.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you're charged with 3 cases. You're charged with driving while your license is suspended, prostitution, and driving while your license is invalid. You have literally gotten 4 to 5 PR bonds in the case. At what point does this stop? Stop. It's a rhetorical question, one that you do not need to answer, but I'm trying to give you perspective because we don't give PR bonds after a first. You're now on a 5th. We are going to do probable cause on all 3 cases. You're facing up to a year on the failure to ID and up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine on your 2 other cases. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you, ma'am.
On the failure to ID, Judge, on August 2nd, 2025, around 1:36 in the morning, officers dispatched to a car crash in Harris County. The defendant was being checked out. When asked for her name by police, she provided Brittany Barnett and stated that she had her sister's phone. She gave the date of birth as December 10th, 1988, and then later gave a date of birth of December 12th, 1982, and stated that her name was Brittany and that she had a twin sister. After she had her true ID in her pocket that was found at Ben Talk, she apologized for lying about her name.
So wait, so what happened?
There was a car accident, Judge, gave her name as Brittany Barnett, and then when they found her ID at the hospital, she apologized for lying about her name.
You promised in your first case that you weren't going to drive. And now, take a seat for me in the jury box. Do you mind appointing her a lawyer, please?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Counsel, you ready? Hey, can you separate her from the other, please? Okay, please.
Just some background on this part.
Yes, of course.
I believe Fargo was able to get a hold of it and claim that he was fine with it.
Yes, Judge. He wants to know contact lifted. He said he doesn't want any other conditions on her. Also the current state of the relationship, they are still married.
Okay, all right, I'll amend it to the no threatening harassing, but we need him to sign a condition that says no.
Yes,
Is he here now?
Yes, sir. Would you like her to go to the 49er number here for the? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll have to. Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
thanks. Do you mind filing that, Farwa? The no threatening or harassing and no weapons, please? Thanks.